Hi Aquarius, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot. I'm here to do your April 2019 reading. It's a general reading. It might not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, that's fine. It's not for everybody. But if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for giving me a try. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the support. If you'd like to give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, that would be awesome. And if you want to write a comment, I would love to hear from you. Okay. Oops. Okay, I've already meditated on your energy. I just wanted to shuffle up a little bit more. And we'll get started. All right. First thing we see here is the Eight of Swords. Now this is feeling like you're stuck, like you can't seem to move out of the situation that you're in. But at some point you have to realize that you're not. So even though it might feel like it right now, feeling powerless, there's always the capability of getting out. There's plenty of space here. All she has to do is kind of like try to scooch off those ropes, lift up that blindfold, and she's on her way out, okay? And then you have the Knight of Wands. Now he is going to like he's going to tell you. Anyway, he's about having progress and being slow. But no, I'm sorry, he's going to have progress, and he's like energy and action, all right? So he's moving forward, and he wants you to come with him. And so you're stuck here, but you're not going to be, all right? So he's moving you forward. Now you have the Three of Pentacles. Now this is, it's usually like collaboration and teamwork, but when it's in the reverse, it's more lack of teamwork, disorganization. Maybe you have some competition in a group that you're in, or a group for conflict. So maybe this could be work. So it could be work related. And it's more a matter of you're just trying to like, you're all trying to just like get your point across in a way that's just not really working. All right. Then we have the Emperor. He is, the Hierophant. He wants to go a different way. He usually is very conformist. He wants to do everything the way it's supposed to be done. Don't change it. But because he's in reverse, he's like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to be rebellious, and we're going to go somewhere different. We're going to go something different. So I guess, and that would be kind of neat, because if that's how it's coming through, he wants to change things up. All right? So that's the attitude that I think you are going to need to project to make this teamwork stuff maybe flip back over, or you just want to up and out of it altogether, okay? You do have the Nine of Swords, and this came up in reverse. And this is like, you're just, even though you're not really being kept up at night about this kind of whatever's going on, you're feeling like you're just a little bit scared of it. Maybe there's going to be something new coming on that you're not liking, because that Hierophant energy is too new to you, because in reverse now, it's not what you're used to doing. So maybe something just like kind of like shuck you off a little bit. But and you're like a little bit, you lost objectivity. So whatever the actual objective was to what goes on here, you lost it. So you're feeling a little bit unstable about the situation. All right, but you do have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is a happy home. It's a happy family, just like a happy life. So maybe whatever's going on here in your work situation, or your out of home life, you still have the happy home life. Because these are two different, these seem like two different situations. Now, if you have a regular like 9-to-5 job and 40 hours a week and plus, you spend a lot of time there. So that might be like a family life too, a home life. So that's very possible, but you still have the happy home life. So if that give you that, there you go. You look up to that. All right. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And he's like financial security, stability, and emotional determination. Ambition, determination, but he came out in reverse. So if in the upright he's financial security and and stability. Maybe this whole situation that went on here was work related, and he's feeling unstable, and the security might be a little bit threatened because something that happened possibly with this upside down Hierophant dude. You might have, maybe you were being a little bit more, like, I don't know, what's the word I'm trying to find? You might have been a little bit too rebellious, so something might have come down with that, where it makes you a little bit afraid, and you'd lost, yeah, you lost perspective of what the situation was, and maybe when you were in this situation with this feeling lost, feeling stuck, and then this no teamwork, maybe there was something coming to an end with your job, and even though your home and family is awesome, whatever went on here is not going so well, so maybe it's the job part of it that's not so good. Now you had illusions and lack of illumination, so something that's going on you're not seeing fully clear. All right, so maybe we'll find something out about this. All right, Six of Wands it came up in reverse, and that's self-doubt and lack of recognition. So maybe you're still trying to deal with whatever circumstances went down with all this other stuff. All right? And you're feeling like self-doubt about your decision that you made. Maybe you felt like you might have made a wrong decision. Okay? So the Hierophant energy might have pushed you a little bit further than you needed to go, or than you were comfortable doing, because it was a rebellious thing that you would have not normally done. Let's see. But then you do have the Ace of Pentacles, and that came in the upright. And this is all about opportunity and new ventures. So maybe with all this disruption, you came out with, okay, well, wait, this is an opportunity for me to like stretch my legs a little bit and try something new, because it's possible you were in this job for a very long time. I mean, I guess that's very possible. You were in the job for a long time, you were comfortable there, and maybe that was just pretty much it. You were just comfortable. And then when things started getting a little disruptive, this happy family might have actually been your coworkers, but maybe if things were changing in the management area or ownership area, whatever, the coworker happy family, it could be your life family, happy family, which is good too. But things were changing in your company or whatever industry you worked in. And so there was some disruption, you felt stuck, and, there was no collaboration, no teamwork, because maybe you guys were all just at each other's throats because you saw what was happening, but you didn't know what to do about it. So you went a little bit rebellious, and then you had a loss of objectivity and not realizing that even though if you're not all going to be together, because maybe, if you work in a company for a really long time, you become family. You're there 40 hours a week plus sometimes. You become very, very tight. So your happy family will still be your happy family. It's not like you're going to go out the door and never see them again, or unless you choose. But then there's the instability that comes on with losing a job or possibly a change in a job, and the illusions, and you're not seeing things as clearly as you wanted to. Your Six of Wands feeling goes away, and you're like, okay, well, now you might be feeling a little bit self-doubt and, lack of recognition. Like you don't feel like you feel kind of shitty about it, I guess, because you would. I mean, if you had a job forever and you lost it, yeah, you're going to feel shitty. But then you're going to open your eyes up one day and be like, hey, I can do other stuff. There's other things out there. You have other opportunities, other ventures. You can move on. Because now the Empress comes along and she's like, all right, well, we're going to make sure we nurture this. And we're going to have, we're going to nurture it. We're going to fertilize it. We're going to make sure the relationships are strong anywhere else you go. So you're going to be able to make it. And you're still going to keep your happy family. You'll still keep in touch with these people if you choose to. If you don't want to, it's fine. But when you're friends with somebody, you're friends, you know? And let's see what else. Oh, okay. And the Ten of Swords. And they almost see these things as falling out. All right? You were hurt, you were sad, you were scared, whatever, but they're not sticking around. Like, they are literally falling out. They're reviving, and you're like, it's an end to a situation, all right? It's an inevitable end, we'll say. And you're rejuvenated because you're renewing, you're reviving, and you're feeling good because you got these pentacles and this Empress is helping you along. And you realize it might be the end to this situation, but it's not the end. All right? So I'm going to feel good about that. It's just the cycle coming to an end. And then we got the Six of Pentacles. Oops. And this is where you feel good again. You have generosity and sharing and charity. And you're not giving up. You're still going to be able to give and receive and do what all the other things do. It might be a little bit rougher at some point, but it looks like you're definitely going to get through it. All right, let's see. What else can I tell the Aquas for April 2019? April 2019, what can I tell my Aquariuses? Whoa, okay. All right. So you've got a big cup of emotions here, all right? This is you're feeling good, and you're feeling like more of an emotional openness to like new loves and creativity and overflow of feelings, all right? So this is a good feeling for you. All right. What else can I tell them? Is there anything else I could tell the Aquarius for this month? Anything else I could tell Aquarius for this month? April 2019. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, all right. He's neat. The Fool popped out. And this is you going on a new journey. So I'm guessing after all this hubbubaloo, this was most likely definitely work related. Still reminding you that you still have that family that you made friends over if it was a long time period, or just friends in general. And you were able to get the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress, the end of the very bad cycle, all right? And now your next thing is the Ace of Cups and the Fool. And he's going to go on a new journey. So maybe this is you finding a new job, finding a new set of friends, new relationships going on. And so even though your April might be a little rough in the beginning, and it's, again, time is fluid. So there is actually no actual structure or month that this is going to happen. It could have already happened. It might just still be coming. But if this is in your, existence, all right, if you feel like you actually can understand this, then just know that it's not going to be the end of anything horrible. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be all right. Okay? So hopefully, why can't I think of that word? Anyway, oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Anyway, if you liked it, give me a like, a share, or subscribe. I would love to hear from you if you want to give me a comment. And I hope you guys have a great April. And hopefully, maybe I'll do something in the middle of the month to check back in. But if not, then I'll definitely see you in May. You have a great time, okay? Take care of yourselves.